prop Keiron Jenkins. First of all, Keiron, you joined Ponty last season.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic year for Pontypridd. How did it feel achieving so much early on with Ponty?
Well, for me, it's my first senior medals that I achieved with Ponty. So for me, it was a great feeling. You know what I mean, finally get to the finals of the playoffs, get the finals of the cup. So for me, it's what I've got left to achieve, and onwards and upwards really. Hopefully we can emulate a part. Even if we get to 80-90% of what we achieved last year, we'll have a successful season again this year.
And at the end of the season, you were awarded the Coaches Player of the Year. How did it feel to be recognised by all the coaches?
Oh, it was brilliant. I think I was actually head down, continually talking away on the table. Then my name got announced, and it's something I didn't expect. It's a brilliant achievement. There's a lot of good players in the team. Do you know what I mean? Anyone could have had it, but I am glad that obviously for my own personal reasons, I'm glad it's been recognised. But on the same level, like I said, everyone in the team could have had it.
I wanted to start this season by playing Cardiff for the opportunity to play in the BIC this year. It's the first time that they had to play in a playoff way to get into the British and Irish Cup. How, as a team, did you feel about having to play that game?
I think we sort of expected at the end of last season. There was rumours flying around that we could have, we possibly could have gone to the playoffs. I think every other region is in the same boat as us. Every other team. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it was Bedwas finished top of their region, but they still had to play off.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they're not in British Irish Cup this year. So it is like same as us. We're all in the same boat. But I still find it quite amazing that we did have to play off for that position, even though we won the league and won the cup as well.
Yeah, sure. The game on Saturday, it was a bit touch and go in the beginning, but finally pulled the win off. How did it feel then afterwards to know that you will be playing in the British and Irish Cup now this year?
Well, last year in the British Irish Cup, I think we done ourselves justice. I mean, it is good to test yourself against full-time professional outfits, and you actually see where you're standing up against, the top teams in England, top teams in Ireland, and for us again, it's a chance for us to maybe get one step further. Do you know what I mean? Win our group, which I think we're more than capable of doing, and then obviously going on and trying to better last season by bringing home the British Irish Cup as well.
This year they brought in new rules with scrum. How do you think it will affect your game?
It's a lot more energy sapping, to be honest with you. When you've got to hit, then you've got to stand still, then you've got to, so you constantly, rather than a scrum lasting 10 seconds, it's lasting upwards of 20 plus, maybe 30 seconds for a scrum. So there's a lot more energy sapping, but I think there's a lot more technique involved. It adds a different dimension to scrummaging now as it was for last year. So I am looking forward to the challenge. Like, it is a new challenge. Obviously, any changes that they make to the scrum are going to be a different challenge for every prop. So I think everyone's in the same boat. It's just who reacts to them changes the quickest, so we could reap the immediate benefits. Do
you think it's going to slow the game down, and then do you think that will affect Ponty as a team?
Personally, I feel that the game's been sped up a little bit. There's more ball in play time, simply because there's less scrums going down. There's less. Well, the penalties are a lot quicker. So if it's a slight engage, it's a free quick straight away. Yeah. So you can just get going. But it's longer to do this. It's longer to complete the scrum. But I think because you get less resets, I think eventually it will.
Good impact on the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
No problem.
Good luck with the season, and I hope it's as good as last.
Cheers. Thanks.